I felt like because I had gotten married, we had a home, that I had a good job, that I had done everything the right way, and that to now find myself in a position, a single mom, having to move out of her home, it is hard to say, I can't do this anymore, I need help.
I was working at a convenience store, third shift. I felt that as a mom, I had to do what I had to do to get things done, and that was going to be my life. You know, just working those minimum wage jobs to make ends meet.
We know that every individual, every family can end up in difficult situations. And I personally did. Was a single mom of 4 kids. I really thought that in spite of my education and that I had a good job, I literally thought my life could be over and I would not be able to move forward. So I think when you keep that in mind, that we're all one illness, one divorce, one, bad situation away from a disaster, it becomes part of you to want to help people through that.
I don't think there's any organization quite like CTI. Their commitment, their dedication to taking care of folks, I think is unparalleled.
An organization that provides an immense spectrum of services to the community.
Honestly, with the resources that I now have, I'm able to actually pursue other things to get further ahead so that I will be self-sufficient 100%.
Without those services, a lot of families, they just can't get there. They need that support. Absolutely need that support. I've experienced that firsthand.
There's not a place, I think, in this community that CTI is not present in, listening, observing, helping prioritize what needs to be happening, but also informing the community as to what the needs are of those who are low income, those who need to access different types of services. CTI does such an amazing job at being that voice.
We truly represent the communities that we serve. About half of our staff are non-white, and I think that really speaks to the people we service. Almost any language that walks in the door, we have somebody in the organization somewhere that speaks that language. And I think that has made us a more welcoming place, and it has made us a better organization.
I think they are one of the very few agencies that takes a holistic approach to a situation.
There is not only one thing that I can say, but in my life and my children's life, CTI is like something that helps us from beginning until the end.
They really look overall at the individual, at the family. What services do they need? What supports do they need? They're going to figure out how they can get them to a point where they can be self-sustaining. And those are the types of services that make all the difference in a community.
Good afternoon, Community Teamwork.
Community Teamwork is the hub for resources. We have so many resources just within Community Teamwork, but if we don't have that resource, we'll find it for you.
I mean, you look at the breadth of the work that they do, it's amazing. Their reach is immense.
A lot of people might not realize that all these different services are all under the CTI umbrella.
In order to do our work, we organize into 3 different divisions. One is Child and Family Services.
They know how important childcare is, good childcare.
Head Start provides quality education in a nurturing environment, and they support the families with their needs by giving referrals for fuel assistance, for food, for education, whatever their needs may be. So it's so much more than childcare.
Not only do they take care of my children, but they helped to build me up to who I am today and what I'm able to do today.
If you don't work with a child in context of a family, you're not going to be able to have better outcomes for that child. And my mantra is when families do better, children do better. We have a division of Housing and Homeless Services, and that's where we're administering the Section 8 program, which is a federally funded program to help people afford to pay for their rent. And we actually, through our subsidiary corporation Common Ground, build affordable housing.
Me and my family, we had trouble finding housing, and we were looking for somewhere to live, so we came here. And we talked to a counselor. I have to go to a seminar today. I'm glad they're here to help.
We operate 3 congregate shelters and we rent between 63 and 70 apartments where we can place homeless families. Part of our work is to deal with natural disasters, fires, emergency situations.
Pues yo vine de Puerto Rico después de cuando pasó lo del huracán María, aquí a Estados Unidos. Realmente estoy muy agradecida porque estuve vivienda durante un tiempo, ya tengo mi propia vivienda gracias a ellos, a sus orientaciones, tengo equipos médicos que ellos me han dado también que me han venido muy bien, de verdad que sí, se lo agradezco.
We also in that division have our youth services, and that's our Youth Build program.
Youth Build is just a tremendous program that CTI oversees, teaching them the trades, carpentry, all kinds of marketable skills. They have a dynamic culinary program now. It's a life-changing thing.
And then our community resources, kind of everything else. That's where we do our energy, our fuel assistance program.
Nutrition and mental health counseling, financial counseling, workforce training. Once you get someone on their feet, really providing a great career opportunity.
I use the microloan, the business microloan services, and I also use the credit financial support services at CTI. It was make or break, but they were able to save not only myself, but my business as well.
What we're doing now is small business loans. We're an SBA intermediary. The referrals we get are from banks, and they're for people who don't qualify for traditional bank loans. But with some work, they do just fine. We're really helping people to launch not only their own business, but sometimes have jobs for other people as well.
We have what I call our senior volunteer program. They put in on an annual basis an average of like 100,000 hours of volunteer work.
The Bone Builders program benefits so many older people, and it directly addresses the problems we all have as we get older.
As far as the farmers markets going, you see Youth Build there with their culinary program selling things. You see WIC there that's helping as a community make healthier choices when it comes to food.
We had a great little project that we did with CTI not that long ago. It's all about early child literacy. We got books for kids that are homeless, living with their mom or their dad in a shelter. And we went and gave them the books. It was like, that's why we do what we do.
Everything really falls into housing, education, and jobs. And those things fit all of our programs, because that's always a part of helping people move out of poverty and to move forward to be self-sufficient and to achieve their dreams.
It has been probably one of the most rewarding experiences that I've had in my career and in my life, really, to be able to witness such change and such impact that CTI has been able to achieve in our communities.
I just think about the resiliency that people have, and that it is our responsibility to provide the tools to people. And I see every day how people flourish when they have those tools.
Just like CTI is trying to help people become self-sufficient, they did it for me. Anyone who really wants to be self-sufficient, I can't see why that goal wouldn't be reached by coming here.
I'm very grateful for Community Teamwork. They have helped bring out my strengths. So now I work with another nonprofit where I am able to work with other low-income women. Basically me coming full circle.
Community Teamwork saved my life. It wasn't easy, but I did it with the support of Community Teamwork.
CTI took me from a really tough spot where I wasn't sure what to do. And not only did they say, we're gonna get you through today, we're gonna help you get through all the next tomorrows.